Hey everyone, and welcome. So today we're gonna crack the code on this math concept you literally use all the time, probably without even thinking about it. But forget boring textbooks, nope. Today we're using a secret recipe. I mean, have you ever been in this situation? You've got this amazing recipe for cookies, right? It makes just enough for you and a friend. But then, surprise, you've got a whole party coming over. How do you make more without totally messing it up? Yeah, that's the puzzle we're solving today. The whole point is keeping that perfect taste, right? So for our secret recipe, let's go with a total classic, the perfect glass of lemonade. Think about it, that perfect balance of sweet and sour. That's everything. And believe it or not, that is the key to understanding what a ratio is all about. Okay, so first things first, let's get our starting point down. Our perfect single-serving recipe. This is our foundation, the exact taste we want to copy. And here it is. Super simple, but so good. For every 1 part sugar, you need 2 parts lemon juice. That relationship right there, that's our golden rule. Let's just lock that in our brains. 1 part sugar, 2 parts lemon juice. Got it? So this recipe we've just laid out, well, it actually has a special name in the math world. Surprise, we've been talking about a ratio this entire time. And that's all it is. A ratio is just a way to compare two things. That's it. It's the recipe, the formula that tells you how much of one thing you need compared to another. For us, it's the relationship between our sugar and our lemon juice. And what's really cool is that you can write this recipe down in a few different ways. You can use a colon, 1:2. You could just use the word 2, like 1 to 2. Or you can even write it as a fraction, 1/2. They look totally different, but they all mean the exact same thing, 1 part sugar for every 2 parts lemon. All right, so we've got our recipe. We know it's a ratio. But now is when things get interesting. The real challenge is about to begin. Because we're having a party, and we don't need one glass, we need a massive pitcher of this stuff. So how in the world do we make a huge batch that tastes exactly the same? This, right here, is where knowing about ratios basically becomes a superpower. Okay, but wait, before we get to the right way, we have to talk about the wrong way. And seriously, trust me on this, it is a trap that pretty much everyone falls into at first. So you're gonna wanna listen up for this part. What we're about to go over is the number one most common mistake people make with ratios. If you can get this part down, you'll get it right every single time. Okay, so here's the trap. Your brain, my brain, everyone's brain wants to just say, hey, let's just add the same amount to each side. But look what happens if we do that. Let's say we add 4 to both. We end up with 5 parts sugar and 6 parts lemon. Ugh, the taste is totally ruined. The whole relationship is broken. The right way, the secret, is to multiply. Watch this. If we multiply both parts by, say, 5, we get 5 parts sugar and 10 parts lemon. See, the balance is perfect and the taste is exactly right. So there you have it. The big secret isn't some complicated thing. It's just multiplication. Let's break down exactly why this works. You know that number we just used to multiply? The number 5, in our example? Well, that actually has a fancy name. It's called the scale factor. It's basically the magic number you use to scale your recipe up or down perfectly. And honestly, it's as simple as this. Just 3 steps. Step 1, start with your base ratio, our 1:2 recipe. Step 2, figure out how much bigger you need to go. That's your scale factor. And step 3, this is the most important part. You have to multiply both parts of the ratio by that number. And just like that, we follow those steps and we've got our perfect party-sized pitcher. 5 parts sugar for every 10 parts lemon juice. We made 5 times the amount and the taste is still spot on. Success. So this new recipe, this 5-to-10 ratio, it also has a proper math name. It's called an equivalent ratio. It's called that because even though the numbers look different, the value, that relationship, the taste, is exactly the same as our original 1:2. Okay, so let's do a super quick recap of the most important stuff. 1, a ratio is just a recipe comparing two things. 2, to make it bigger or smaller, you have to multiply. 3, and this is the big one, never add or subtract. That's the trap. And 4, that new scaled version is called an equivalent ratio. And that's pretty much it. But I want to leave you with a final thought. Now that you know what you're looking for, what other recipes are you going to see out in the world? I mean, think about it. Miles per gallon in your car, the pixels on your phone screen, even the mix of colors in paint. Ratios are literally everywhere. So What are you going to find?